Hi and welcome to day 4 of week 2 of training cycle 2 of 2021. Today was a pretty bad day. I'm not worried about it though. The reason I'm not worried about it is, why would I worry? I mean, it would just be stupid at this point. It's one single bad day among a whole host of good days. I failed a single lift today. The rows felt kind of iffy, but otherwise the workout did work. The workout worked out. Pun completely intended. Yeah, in case I didn't already mention it and forgot, I'm on 5 hours of sleep, 5 hours and 3 minutes to be exact. That isn't a lot of sleep for a growing teenager, and obviously that has an effect on your brain, that has an effect on your body, and it makes you feel pretty bad. I tried to sleep in the car on the way to school, because I wasn't driving, my mum was driving, but she wanted to make me do French verbs instead, so I only got 5 minutes of sleep in the car. The last couple of kilometers I could finally sleep, because she stopped nagging me. Anyway, my point is I'm pretty damn tired right now. Technically, this is the next day. This is Friday now as I'm recording this. So this is after midnight as I'm recording this voiceover. My routines are pretty bad at this point. They are absolutely unsustainable, and I do think that they will correct themselves. Because the fact is, you can't do something stupid forever. You're going to realize that you're doing something stupid, and if you don't realize, your body's going to realize. Alright? I'm probably just going to fall asleep on the floor again or something. Which, by the way, I did that a week ago, I think. I was supposed to train and I fell asleep on the floor for several hours. On a cold and hard floor, I fell asleep on the floor. So, yeah. Sleep deprivation, man. It isn't extreme. I'm not a fucking Hell Week military guy, Navy SEAL who hasn't slept for 5 days. But I'm just a regular guy who's not sleeping that much and who's kind of fucking tired. And training when you're tired, when you 0% want to train, all you want to do is go to bed and go and sleep. To train, it does take discipline. I'm not going to be that annoying guy who brags about his discipline, but I absolutely am disciplined when it comes to training when I'm tired. This bench press today was just blah. I got it up off my chest, but I couldn't lock it out, man. My triceps, probably a bit of shoulder as well, and also a bit of pec, because more pec I would have popped it off my chest faster, started with more momentum, but at any case, we know that the triceps are a difficulty, a weak point on the bench press for me, and unfortunately right now, I'm already bench pressing and overhead pressing a lot. So adding in tricep work at this point would be kind of silly, especially in the context of the program that I'm running. So I'm going to continue with the program. I'm going to continue to eat a lot, and probably I just add a little bit of sleep, and boom, I'm going to be able to lift all the weights that I need to. The fact is, if I slept 9 hours or 10 hours a night, I probably wouldn't have a single bad day on this program, at least this week. But the level of sleep I'm getting right now, like I said, 5 hours and 3 minutes, it's not enough. And tonight I'm probably going to get somewhere in the range of 5 hours 40 minutes maybe. Something along those lines. No, 5 hours 20 minutes probably. Yeah, it's pretty terrible actually when you think about it. Now the question is, what are you going to do about it? You can't really complain about something that's self-inflicted unless you do something about it. That's like an alcoholic complaining about the alcohol destroying their health. I mean, it's just completely your fault. Why the fuck are you talking about the alcohol? It's you. And to me, it's like, my issue is I'm tired in the evening and I don't want to train, so I procrastinate, then I train late in the evening, then I go to bed late, and then continue. Rinse and repeat, right? The solution is just, as soon as you get home, even if you're tired, even if you want to just sleep on the floor for 10 hours, you have to go straight up and start training. You can't walk the dog because you feel like it. You can't go for a long dog walk like I did today, which was stupid. I went for a 2-hour dog walk just to avoid the gym. Obviously, that level of procrastination, it shows a mental weakness. It does show a mental weakness, and it shows a lack of discipline. All right, because when you're in a competition, for example, you can't choose when your matches are, when your fights are, right? You can't do that shit. And I didn't have a schedule for my strength training. And it's typical with me that once I don't have a measured specific thing, I go off the rails very quickly. That's why I'm so anal about getting all the right reps, all the right sets, every single correct weight. I measure the rest breaks, at least on the rows and the chin-ups. I don't measure rest breaks on everything else at this point because it's so difficult to run back and forth from the mobile phone and blah blah blah. So yeah, fuck that. Anyway, what am I even talking about? It doesn't really matter at this point, man. I'm on 5 hours of sleep. I had a presentation today. It went pretty good. It went as expected. Yeah, but my brain obviously isn't really working this late in the evening or in general, and I don't really see this getting solved, the sleep issue getting solved in the near future. I think I need to go through. Well, actually, I have a break now. I have a holiday now, so I'm probably going to try to get better routines during that holiday. If the holiday wouldn't have existed, I probably would have just continued to get worse and worse routines. And at a point, it's like you start falling asleep in class. You start falling asleep in places that you didn't even know you could fall asleep in. And I'm not even close to getting to that point yet, but I am at that point to where you go down, you lay down on the floor or on a sofa, you fall asleep. All right, I'm at that point right now. Like, as I'm doing this voiceover, the artificial light is too strong for my eyes, so I'm closing my eyes and just trying to mentally sleep while I do this fucking thing. So yeah, gotta put videos out for you guys. Yeah, it's fucking obligatory. You gotta do this shit. Obligatory. I like to say obligatory. I know that's not how you say it. You say obligatory. Obligatory sounds nicer, but obviously that isn't the pronunciation that you're supposed to use. Yeah, I feel pretty bad, but I don't really care because there's a difference between feeling bad and feeling bad. You can feel depressed, which has never happened to me, but it has happened to people who I know, or you could just feel bad. Usually I just feel bad. I feel tired, I feel weak, just have a low testosterone, low drive, low energy day, and that's pretty normal. A lot of people have a bad day and mistake it for a bad life, and really that isn't the case. I didn't even have a bad day. I'm just tired, man. I don't even know why I'm talking about bad days. The only thing that was bad about today was the bench press and the rows, man. The rows, I couldn't figure out the fucking thing, man. My shoulder was hurting. Not hurting bad, but it was hurting a little bit. A couple of weeks ago, I had pain in my right shoulder. Now the right shoulder is pretty much completely healed, and I have pain in my left shoulder instead, in the exact same manner. And I don't know what it is. I think it's the rotator cuffs. I don't really care what it is because there's nothing I can do at this moment to rehab it. There's no exercise that I could add in to rehab what I'm dealing with right now. The only thing that could help would be decreasing the volume on my rows and my chin-ups. And you guys know that that's not going to happen. Getting weaker isn't really something that I'm aiming at right now. So the only way I can really help my shoulder health at this point is to not do stupid stuff like failing bench presses, but much, much more importantly, to get proper sleep, continue to eat enough food. This week I'm doing well on the bodyweight goal. The goal is to average 76.66. And I don't know what I'm averaging, but I know I'm averaging more than 76.66. And then the next week would be averaging over 77. And so on. I'm going a third of a kilo every single week up until week 12 of this training cycle, which I'm going to weigh 80 kilos. So yeah, that's my secret battle plan. You guys just got to know it. Woo! Okay, workout continues. Fuck. I'm just rambling with closed eyes. I'm not even watching what I have on the screen. But yeah, I am so tired. I mean, like getting several 5-hour nights in a row. And the funny thing is, I know so many people that sleep so much less than me and that have so much more energy, it's not even funny. Like, I have a lot of friends who sleep less than 4 hours completely fine. Seems like I'm one of those people that has difficulties and that feels tired on 5 hours of sleep. But you know what? That isn't going to stop me from doing anything in life, right? Because you can be tired and get shit done, and I proved that today. I prove that pretty much every day, to be honest. At this point, I don't enjoy training anymore, and that's pretty normal. Or technically, I do enjoy training. I enjoy hitting PRs, but I don't enjoy the act of training. And that pretty much happens on Bulgarian training, because you train every day, you train for a long duration, you take away your sleep, you take away your studies, you're doing worse in life in general, just so that you can put on this strength and this muscle. And yeah, it doesn't make you feel the best, but at a point you have to consider the fact that you're making so much progress in a couple months time, so that it's worth it. It's worth it, because spinning your wheels by doing a bullshit program, not working hard enough on your strength training, cardio, whatever it is, whatever it may be, it's just better to just put in a serious training cycle than take a deload and then slowly work up and then maintain whatever you did at your peak or close to your peak. That's what I recommend for most people. When it comes to people who have been training for a little while and they're wondering should I just keep kind of training half-assed this whole year? I say no. I say find a period of the year where you really focus and really make some progress. Then the rest of the year, your goal is not to lose that progress. That's a model that works. It's not a perfect model, but a lot of guys have a lot to do with jobs and school and work, and everyone can't make progress all the time. I mean, that's just a fact. That's a fact. That's what it is. And I can continue to make progress, but to make progress, I need to fucking sleep. I am so tired right now. I'm literally incredibly tired. You could throw me off an airplane and I'm going to fall asleep in free fall. It's pretty funny, actually. Now I'm standing up off the sofa. I'm going to upload this video. I have the stretching. I have the stretching as well. Oh, man. Alright, I have a lot to do. I'm so tired. Fuck my life. Yeah. Whatever. I'm going to be fine, guys. I'm just tired. Who cares? Because I'm not the only one. There's a lot of people that are more tired than me around the world, so I live in a first world country. I'm doing well. I'm just a little tired, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.